Throughout the years, we've seen a plethora of crazy NBA comebacks take place. There's just something about the never give up attitude that gives me goosebumps every time I witness one. And obviously, the Tracy McGrady comeback is always near the top of people's list when it comes to the most epic ones. And in fact, a pretty epic one just happened the other night between the Sacramento Kings and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Buddy Hield went off late in the fourth quarter to force overtime. It looked as if he had to channel his inner Kobe to get the job done. And that reminded me that personally, some of my all-time favorite comebacks involved Kobe and the Lakers. Like the time when they were down 27 points at the start of the fourth quarter against the Dallas Mavericks in 2002 and somehow rallied back to win the game. Or in the 2002 Western Conference Finals when they scored 14 points in less than a minute against the Kings in Game 3. And who could forget about that incredible comeback in the 2000 Conference Finals versus the Blazers, where they absolutely took over the fourth quarter in Game 7. All of those are amazing, but there is one comeback that seems to have been lost in the shuffle, and unfortunately kind of forgotten about. But say no more, because I'm about to give it the love and attention that it deserves. Now this one isn't really an individual performance like the T-Mac one. This comeback is more of a collective effort, with the whole team getting involved. It was February 28th, 2005, a regular season matchup between the Los Angeles Lakers and the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Both teams were not really in the playoff picture, but anytime you have LA versus New York, both are gonna try and win the game. The score remained close pretty much the entire first half, looking like a very entertaining contest, but when the second half came along, that's when the Knicks claimed a double-digit lead, and the Lakers couldn't really recover. They had a difficult time getting back into the game. With the clock winding down, time was running out, and it basically looked over. They were down by 12 with a minute and 24 seconds left after Marbury's free throws. And with not much time to work with, they had to act fast.
Thomas with 12 as Atkins knocks down the shot. 10-point game with a minute 15 remaining.
After the mid-range jumper by Chucky Atkins, the Lakers desperately tried to pressure the Knicks, hoping to force a turnover. They didn't quite accomplish that as soon as they would have liked, but they did cause a shot clock violation.
Under a minute remaining, Marbury to Kurt Thomas. Bad pass, Thomas gets it back with a 24-second violation.
With a little under a minute left, the Lakers knew that they probably needed to start hitting some threes if they wanted to make things interesting.
Make them take a two-point shot.
Atkins will not oblige and knocks down the three. And it's a 7-point game.
With time running out, LA had no choice but to foul, sending Kurt Thomas to the line. Now, if the Knicks begin to miss any crucial free throws from here on out, it'll give a little hope to the Lakers. And fortunately for them, he misses the first one, which was exactly what they wanted to happen, as the people watching began to become a little nervous.
Don't start, guys. I'm hungry tonight. I don't want to go to overtime.
After Kurt Thomas knocked down the second free throw, it made it an 8-point game with 40 seconds remaining. It looked like a comeback could have still been a possibility, but logistically, it was probably a long shot to assume so, until this happened.
8-point game. Timeout Lakers. Atkins, a good 3-point shooter. This time takes it to the hole, back out Odom. Odom for 3 and puts it in, and it's a 5-point game.
With the Lakers really cutting into the lead now, they didn't feel like fouling anymore. They were too impatient for that, so they took it away instead.
Lakers slowly chipping away. They need to foul right away. Oh, bad pass from Marbury. And Butler comes up with it.
What a superb effort by Butler.
Caron Butler displays a brilliant effort to steal the ball. The kind of effort that Kobe surely appreciates, so he gets the ball right back to him to reward the man.
Kobe Bryant. Bryant kicks it out to Butler. Butler hits a 3, and it's a 2-point game with 19 seconds remaining. And the Knicks need a timeout.
At this point, Los Angeles knew that they were on the verge of an incredible comeback, and it was time to take things real serious now.
Trying to get free. Oh, dangerous pass by Thomas, and Marbury's hacked by Kobe Bryant with 17.8 remaining.
The Lakers had lockdown defense during the inbounds play, forcing them to settle for an ill-advised decision just trying to get the ball in. A cross-court pass that was nearly stolen. Even though Marbury hits the first free throw, it was still a one-possession game, and to everyone's surprise, he misses the second. LA gets the rebound, down by 3 with 17 seconds left. And when you got Kobe on your team, you know it's showtime.
The Knicks in some ways should foul. Don't give up a three-point attempt. Bryant looking for 3. Fires up a 3. Oh, he puts it in! Kobe Bryant from downtown with 4.4 remaining.
The Knicks should have fouled. Mike is telling you this is some scenario where you foul.
Like always, Kobe drains the big shot, leaving Madison Square Garden completely stunned. And New York knows that if this thing goes into overtime, then they might not survive.
Crawford gets it up. Crawford with 3 seconds. Crawford puts up a shot at the buzzer, and we're going to overtime. And the Knicks blowing an 11-point lead in the final minute and a half as the Lakers knock down 4 3-pointers in the final minute.
So the game goes into overtime, and just like in regulation, it came down to the final shot. Now, remember when I said that no one ever really talks about this game? Yeah, well, there is a reason for that. Everyone in the building knows that Kobe is gonna take the last shot, but surprisingly, he passes it, which proved to be a costly mistake.
Bryant makes his move, kicks it out to Luke Walton, back to Bryant. Bryant stumbles with the ball, and the clock runs out. Bryant, mad at Luke Walton, yells over at him, and the Knicks with the victory in overtime.
Kobe is visibly pissed as the Knicks escape with the victory. Okay, I know technically by them losing the game, it automatically disqualifies this as an official comeback. But you know what? Close enough.
What are you smiling about? Dude, I almost had you. You almost had me. You never had me.
Alright, I just thought I'd share this for the ones who haven't seen it yet. I just really enjoy going back and watching these highlights. It definitely would have been insane if the Lakers pulled it off. And with the recent tragic passing of Kobe Bryant, I really wanted to give you something that maybe you haven't seen before, because I know most of you guys have probably seen every single Kobe highlight imaginable, even though this game did not have a happy ending. Alright, if you made it this far, I just want to say that I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to leave a comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.